game model is now Sonic. Obviously, it's not going to stay that way. The way to do this is really easy. First, like I said, you're going to go into Blackboard, download the PNG, and then once you download the PNG, you're going to import the PNG like this. You're then, let me save myself some headache real quick. I should have done this first. Sonic to sprite. Alright. Take two. I'm going to leave these four out, and I'll explain why in a second. And then you guys can tell me if I was dumb for worrying about that. Move there. Okay, so once you download and import the PNG, you're gonna right-click on it. You're gonna come down to Sprite Actions. You're gonna click on Create Sprites. Might be Extract Sprites. We're gonna try Extract. Da, 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 da. There it is. It's Extract. So let me hit cancel real quick. Delete this shit. Nobody saw that. That never happened. So we right click, we go to Sprite Actions, we go to Extract Sprites, we click Extract. It's gonna do this shit. So you remember I made this folder. I threw the equivalent of all this shit into here, but I left these out. You'll notice that if I hover over these, they're not animating, but these are. So, what they're doing, there's a lot of interesting spaces in this. So, in order to make these animate, you would end up going here, and you see this looks like it's the beginning of this animation circle. I don't know what's going on with 9 or 10. It's almost like they didn't load. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's weird. So close that. We'll go back to here. Anyways, we'll just do to 10. I don't know what happened with Sprite 9. We'll see what it does. You're going to select these just like this. You're going to right click. And you're going to go to create flipbook. And it's going to be right here asking you for a name. I'm going to do 2 Sonic fucker running. Just because I already have Sonic Run right there. Keep them a little bit different. So there, you see the flipbook the way it is. You can open it up. And we see that 9 is just a blank sprite. I don't know why I didn't extract it correctly. It didn't do that on the first PNG. But essentially that's it. So you would go through, you'd isolate each one of these. So you have Sonic walking, Sonic running, and Sonic as a ball. You might be able to see them a little bit better in here. Sonic as a ball, Sonic running, Sonic plucking his hair, Sonic idle animation, and those ones that I didn't put in this folder, the only reason I did that is because the blueprints that I have, I don't know if it's going to mess with the call structure if I move them into that folder. I can re-explain that confusion later, but these are the flipbooks that I made from these sprites right here. So you see I'm doing a hair pluck, the idle animation, the jump, and the run, which you also saw indicated right here. And in order to make your flipbook show up as per animation, you would go to your character, wrong one, character blueprint, which is it this one? I think it's this one. Nope, not that. I mean, that is the character, but that's not what I was looking for. Is it what I was looking for? It might be what I was looking for. Stand by. There we go. That's what I was looking for. All right, so there is one thing that was here before that we had all done on the previous animation. I wasn't there for the importing character models thing, so that's why I still have the old Erica model. But anyways, this box or this node group wasn't here. This link wasn't here. This node group wasn't here, and this link wasn't here, and this cacophony of horseshit wasn't here either. But basically, you have your started Sonic running. You go, you bring up set flipbook, paper flipbook, you run it to the target, and then you have the flipbooks that you had made earlier. Um, this is obviously doing the jump animation. And then, in order to get the jump animation to actually animate right, I don't know if you guys remember when we were doing the event graph for Erica when we first imported her and we were doing the jump, run, punch interactions. This is essentially the same exact thing that we were doing in the jump specifically to make sure that the animation worked with the branch for is falling, is not falling. So you can see we created an event tick. We ran to a branch. Sorry, I was trying to get it framed right so you can see it. I guess I could just do this and not be retarded about that, but that's fine. Um, Event tick, you go to your branch. You have your character move, your target velocity is falling. This is an equals vector, or node, excuse me. Um, and you have your flipbook animations. So basically, if it is falling, do the jump animation. If it's not falling, don't do the jump animation, kind of shit. But there's the big tweak in order to make your jump flip books work. And again, here are the changes to the jump input and the movement input in order to make those work with the flip book. That's all. Bon voyage.